Hey guys, what's going on? And if you're running Google PPC ads for realtors, you're going to want to pay attention to this video because there's two things that Google has done in 2021 that you're going to want to know about. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is John Kinnunen and I'm a digital marketer and I'm a licensed real estate agent in the state of Florida and in the state of Michigan as well. Everything on this channel I'm doing myself for me and my team and for the students that I help coach. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell icon so that you're notified whenever I release a new video. And the two things that Google has done this year to really impact us as running Google PPC ads is one, they've gotten rid of the modified broad match tool, and two, they've gotten rid of text ads. You used to be able to create a text ad which was kind of like a static ad that it appeared the same every single time. Now they want to do responsive, they want you to build a responsive ad, which basically it has to do with their Google's automation, and they're trying to automate this for us by giving us multiple different, you provide multiple different headlines, and then Google goes through and tries to figure out, match them up and figure out which ones are the best fit for people. So which ones they're clicking on, or which ones they're what are having the best conversions and things like that. Well, the problem with that is that we as humans understand the English language better than the Google automation tool does, right? Because at the end of the day, machines are machines and humans are humans, and as of right now, they can't quite understand the English language quite as well as we can. So that being said, I liked it when we were able to tell Google this was how we want our ad to show up. And I feel as marketers and as people that are paying for this service that we should be able to control how we want our ads to show up. Am I right? I think I am. If I'm right, give me a thumbs up, please. But Google thinks that their automation tool is going to do better than us, and in my experience that's just not the case. I've been advertising for years and years, and I've never liked, ever, not even now when they're trying to force us to use this responsive ad, we still get better responses when we create the ads ourselves. There is no way around hard work. So at the beginning when you're very first starting to set up your Google ad, you need to sit down, you need to do some research, figure out who your main competitors are in the area, figure out what ads they're using, how long have they been using these ads, and then you need to work in what you know about your industry, because nobody knows your industry better than we do. All right, no machine out there knows our industry better than we do. Nobody understands or knows what humans like more than another human. So there is going to be a way around this, and this is how you do it. Okay, so when you set up that responsive ad, you get to that point, you've set up your keywords, which I'm going to cover in a second. You can then pin how you want your headlines to show up. So now they're making you choose three. So now you do 1, 2, 3, and just on the right hand side there's little three dots. You click on that dot and you pin 1, pin 2, pin 3. So then your ad is always going to show up like that, 1, 2, 3. And as of right now, they're not making you choose more than 3. So your ad still can be a static ad. You just have to know what you're doing. And the same goes with the description. They want you to choose multiple different descriptions so that then they're going to use their Google automation tool again to try to connect which ones are working together the best. And there is just so many reasons why I don't like this, and why I believe that we have seen better results using the text ads. And this way, when you're choosing the descriptions, you can pin those to 1, 2, and 3. And that's exactly what I'm doing, what our students are doing, and what everybody is doing that I've talked to in the digital marketing area. So now the second thing that Google has gotten rid of this year in 2021 is the modified broad match tool. Now this has to do with when you're starting to do your keyword research, and there's many tools out there when you start doing keyword research. There's keywords anywhere, everywhere that you'll hear a lot about. There's SEMrush that you'll hear about. And those are great tools. But once you start getting into Google PPC, then you have access to the Google Keyword Planner. Now you can type in keywords in there. It's going to give you all kinds of suggestions, and I suggest doing your homework and really digging in and finding a couple of gems that really work for you. And again, this is where you're going to want to research your main competitors and see what they're targeting. How long have they been targeting these keywords? How long have these ads been running? And just really trying to find some good keywords. Now with the modified broad match tool, broad match really gives you the biggest reach to the biggest audience, right? Because you tell Google you want this keyword phrase or whatever, and they're going to interpret it their way, so to say. That's the best way that I can explain that, is they're gonna, if you say for sale in this area, they might show that ad to somebody that's looking for that area in a different state just because it had that in there. So you need to, when you're using broad match, you could put like a plus sign in in front of the keywords, and that keyword had to be in that search key phrase for that ad to trigger. So you were able to get the broad reach, but still have that concentration. So you were getting good quality traffic to your search topics. To me, this was one of the greatest tools out there that not very many digital marketers knew about. Now they've taken it away from us. So now the modified broad match tool is gone. The accuracy and the concentration that you could get with it is gone. So now the best way as real estate marketers that you can combat this with is there are two things that I suggest doing: using the phrase match tool and using the exact match tool. Using both of these as really, when you're building an ad out, use those two the most when you're building out your ad with keywords. Now, I like to use phrase match quite a bit. That way I know what keywords I want my ad to show to. Now the third thing that you can do to really combat this is you can use negative keywords. Now I always suggest using negative keywords anyways. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you want to have a good negative keyword list, and I actually have a little, if you comment in the comments below, if you put in there cheat sheet, I will send you my cheat sheet where it has like the Google negative keywords that I really like to use. And it will give you some of the keywords that I really like to use as well, that you'll just have to fill in your city with and your area with. But the negative keywords that you really want to make sure are in your negative keyword list is things like for sale by owner, SFBO, cheap, discounted, things like that, because you don't want to have that kind of search traffic coming to you when you're paying, good money for these leads. Now you're going to want to, after your ad has been running for a little bit, you're going to want to go in and you're going to want to figure out how to, and I have another video on how to do this, but you go in and you look and see what search key terms that you're actually firing off to when people are searching. And if it's a negative term that you don't want to Google to be showing your ad to, you can put it in your negative keyword list, and thankfully Google hasn't taken that away from us yet, so it won't show your ad to that. And I hope that they don't, because we're paying for these ads, okay? They don't know what's best for us. Like I said, at the end of the day, we're humans interacting with other humans, trying to build relationships, and that's what really real estate is all about, is building relationships. Anyways, I hope you liked the content here. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it, because at the end of the day, it helps me provide better content for you. And like I said, if you wanted that cheat sheet, put cheat sheet down in the comment section below. And if you made it all the way to the end, put that 1% in the comment section as well. And happy lead generating this week, guys. And there's a couple videos that have already popped up. Go ahead. I highly suggest clicking on them, because All they are is just to help you grow your real estate business. Until next week, guys, have an awesome day. Talk to you later. Bye.